Hey guys, Cullybo3 here, and welcome to episode 9 of Rags to Russian Riches. Now, I'm dedicating this episode purely just to trading, and you'll notice there that I have 24 things in my watch list and also one player in my trade pile, so I did get quite busy. And guys, the majority of players I did pick up were either in 4-1-2-2, 4-3-3, or 4-4-2, so they're the three big formations in the game. So guys, I'm going to run through a method to do with picking up these players in the formations, and also a little bit to do about the positions, and I'll save that for the end of the episode. But while all the players run through, I want to answer a question, I suppose, that was one of the top comments on my last episode, and that was whether I waited to the last minute to pick up my players that I do trade with, or whether I just put bids in on all the players, wait an hour, come back, rinse and repeat. Well, I do a mixture of both, really. If I don't have the time and I'm going out, or I'm going to dinner, something like that, and I won't be at my Xbox, I will put bids in on a lot of players for a price that I feel I will make a comfortable profit off, and that's basically what I'll do if I don't have the time. But if I do have the time, I will, and I'm buying my Xbox and I'm sitting there, I do tend to pick up players inside the last minute, so 15 seconds, I do snipe them. And one thing I did notice about the PS3 compared to the Xbox is there's so much more snipers. And guys, if you don't know what snipers are, they're basically the people that wait in their watch list and put bids in on with 15 seconds left, and it is a good move to do. You will pick up a lot of great bargains if no one's watching that player and you do snipe them with 15 seconds remaining. But there's so much more in the PS3, so I had to be more aware of what was in my watch list and whether I was getting sniped or whatnot. But you see there, I picked up a Mata 86 rated, so that's his up version in 4-1-2-2 for just over 11k. So I did actually use him, I didn't sell him on, so I sold on my 85 rated version. But yeah, that's to answer your question, guys. I do a mixture of both. Sniping is good because you will pick up a lot of bargains that way, but if you don't have the time, just put bids in, high enough bids in where you don't think you'll be outbid, and you will make a bit of profit off the players. But guys, I did start off the episode, and you'll see there I had 27,000 coins, so I did spend 180k because I finished off the last episode on 207,000, so that was a lot to spend on players. But I did end up making nearly 285,000 coins, you'll see there, after I sold all the players, and that makes for just over 78,000 profit, so I was very, very happy. There's one of my big sellers there, Modric for 18,500. I think he was my second biggest, and next to PK, who I made nearly 10k profit off, which was very big. But one thing you probably notice is the fact that I don't make a massive amount of profit off players, I just buy a lot of them. And it was something actually astonishing when I was tallying up all the prices that I sold the players on for, and I obviously factor in tax when I do calculate this, but 18 of the 25 players that I sold on were actually, I only made between 1 and 3k profit. So a lot of you guys were asking how much, what's my profit margin, what do you think I should be bidding on a player? Well, I reckon it should be about between 1 and 3,000 less than what you reckon you can sell them for. So that's after you check their lowest buy now, about 1 to 3,000 less. And I just found it really astonishing that I did pinpoint it to that small of a profit margin, but it works, guys, because if you have 20 players at a 2k profit after tax, that's 40k, and you could easily do that. I spent 180,000 and I made nearly 80k, and I think that is a relatively good trading session. I've done a lot better trading sessions, I suppose, in my time on Ultimate Team, but it was a good one. You'll see there I sold my 85 Mata 4-1-2-2 for 11,500. Now, I picked him up last episode for 8,400, so I actually did make a profit off him, even though I was only picking them up for my team. But yeah, guys, the one thing I was talking about was the fact there was so many Kakas and so many Matas, and it was to do with their formation. You will notice, as I said, there's a lot of 4-3-3, 4-4-2s, 4-1-2-1-2s, and whatnot, and also it's to do with Kaka's position of being Cam, because you will know that Cam doesn't suit 4-4-2 or 4-3-3 because he's playing out of position. He should be a CM, but that's what he comes out of naturally, out of packs as a Cam. So that's what I will be focusing on when I show you this method in just a couple of seconds. But yeah, Demba Bad there as well. That was one player that I've never actually traded with before, and I said, hey, I'll give it a go, and I did, and I actually made a bit of profit off him, nearly 2k, so I was happy enough with that. But anyways, guys, on to the method, and we will be using Kaka as an example. I also did, this also worked very well with Mata, and I do tweak it slightly differently for him. And if you want me to go through how I do it with Mata or different players similar to Mata, I will do that in an episode further on down the line in the series. But what I always do, guys, is search the lowest buy now, a broad lowest buy now of any formation really, and I noticed that it is between 6 and 6,500 for his cam, and they're all bad formations, 5 at the back, some 3 at the back. And what I'll do next is I will search his lowest buy now on the big 3, so that's 4-1-2-1-2, 4-3-3 and 4-4-2. So that's what I will be looking to pick him up in. And what's great about this, guys, is he goes for about 8 to 8.5k for 4-1-2-1-2, about 8.5 to 9k for 4-4-2, and for 4-3-3, because that is the most popular formation in La Liga, he goes for about 10k. You'll see I sold a lot of mine on for 10k. So yeah, that's what you should be looking to do, is pick these players up for about 1 to 3k, as I was saying, my profit margin, less than what they're worth. And the great thing about it is the fact that when you do pick them up, you will be bidding a bit higher than their actual lowest buy now. So if people are using the buy low sell high method and they put a max price of 5k, none of your players will show up, because if you bid, let's say 6,100 on a load of 4-1-2-1-2s, you're going to eliminate being caught out by these people looking to trade with these players, which is really good. And also 4-3-3, if you bid even 8,100, sold them on for 10k, he won't show up in the lowest buy now, because people will be looking for 6,500 unless someone's specifically looking for that formation, which they aren't always doing that, because CEM in 4-3-3 or 4-4-2 isn't his natural position. He would be a CM. That's how I find I pick a lot of them up. So I hope I explained that well. I know I was kind of tripping over my words there, but you kind of get what I'm talking about. And guys, there's not a lot of search results showing up for Kaka, because I did this search at about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, because I just wanted to basically show you how I do it. But if you did this during the day, you'll find about 15 to 30 different Kakas in each of the different formations within 1 hour. And guys, just put bids of about 1 to 2k less, and you'll sell them on in the big 3 formations. But guys, that's pretty much it for this technique or method. And if you want me to go through a couple of different players using my style of trading, I suppose I can. Just leave a comment below. But that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I know it was just based on trading and there wasn't games, but there will be more games in the next couple of episodes. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, as I said, and I will see you for the next episode, guys.